I'll just start for myself. I'm a programmer. I got my undergrad in programming, and I quickly realized that it's not something that I want to spend the rest of my life doing. I like programming, but I just couldn't do it long term, I think. And then I kind of went into education and technology and learning technologies. So that's one example. So, coming from programming background, also I see a lot of teachers, a lot of librarians. I see a lot of graphic designers, journalists, all sorts of backgrounds. One cool thing about instructional design is that kind of everybody's welcome and everybody brings something to the table. And with a little bit of training and obviously some educational background, they'll be ready for instructional design. You asked me what type of person makes a good instructional designer. I would say that person who likes to learn, who's a lifelong learner, curious, adaptive, who doesn't mind constant change. It's always changing. Person who's jack of all trades, that's kind of what comes to mind. Who's explorer, who doesn't mind working with different people, with like different subject matter experts. We're firm believers in project-based assessment. And that's where students work on half or semester-long projects, and they receive frequent feedback from faculty and other students from their peers. And on the end, they produce a deliverable that can be part of their portfolio and a showcase for their future employers. We don't practice summative assessments and assessments like final exams or midterms. Instead, our students work on a concept that they can use now or tomorrow when working as an instructional designer. And to answer your question, how does it fit overall with curriculum strategy? As I mentioned before, a portfolio and artifacts that they develop in each course. Students work on these projects and use them as their portfolio, part of their portfolio. So, for example, in 800, they design instructional design document or documentation that they can use to showcase to their future employer, or they develop the instructional unit that can become a part of their portfolio. That unit is usually converted to e-learning or something similar, or multimedia interactive, and they can readily show it as a part of the portfolio. If you're curious, if you love learning new things, exploring technology, if you exploring technology and applying it to learning, or if you enjoy helping others and have meaningful impact on their learning, then you may be a good candidate for instructional design. You would be an architect of learning experiences, working with multiple stakeholders and subject matter experts to design the best learning experiences for a given audience. And that audience can be K through 12, but mostly adults working in different industries. You would be helping organizations make data-driven decisions based on learner analytics, designing media interactives, videos, infographics, designing online or e-learning content, crafting gamified instruction, developing training, user experiences. Check out our program website, and please let me know if you have any questions about the program.